with that, we're actually up to the next level, level 14, an entirely new level which we have not encountered the like of before, Road to Ruins. Let's see what all this is all about. So, Road to Ruin level 14, definitely something new. We're really moving into new territories of the game. This type of level, as you might be able to guess from the name, is a Ruins level, rather like the Lost City or Sunset Vista from the first game. It's actually kind of a bit of a mashup. The aesthetic is probably most similar to Lost City or Sunset Vista, but where these levels actually play is a bit more like Temple Ruins / Jaws of Darkness, because it sort of varies between forward-scrolling and side-scrolling. Anyway, we have a secret area over here. You can actually use the glitched spin high jump to get over that early if you want to, but there's a no spin run of course, so I won't do that. I might show it off a little later, but for now we're just going to continue on with the regular path of the level, and worry about that secret area a little bit later on down the track. For now, let's just appreciate the fact that we are back on the second island, because it's definitely the same like setting or area as Lost City / Sunset Vista, because you can actually see Cortex's castle there in the background. You can see the tower and everything. We're all the way back on Wampa Island from the first game, which is great. And these heads here sort of creepily follow you. Look at that. A bit of a neat touch there. It'll actually become sort of important later. And we got some rats here too. That is base camp means you can jump on them, spin them, whatever. These guys you have to skid though. These frill-necked lizards. Skidding them is the only way of killing them. And I didn't know that when I first played this game, because I didn't, there's not really any other enemies in the game where you have to, where the only way you can kill them is skidding them, so I was just sort of under the impression you can't hurt them, and had to avoid them for a long time. And you can see an enemy moving there in the background. That'll become important a little later, actually quite soon. So there you go, now the heads are actually shooting out fire, so now they're actually a little bit dangerous, and oh, death route, that's right. We had one back in air crash, and now we got one in this Road to Ruin level. Yeah. The look of these levels is definitely much darker, though, than Lost City / Sunset Vista, isn't it? It's a very nice starry night sky. I like how silhouetted everything is. It's very pretty level type. Anyways, death route. We've got our toxic waste channeler here, throwing not barrels at us, but logs. Jump on him. Or not. What? Oh. Apparently you can't kill these guys without spinning. Well, that's interesting. I never knew that. They're sort of like, yeah, but they're kind of like gorillas. Kind of Donkey Kong-esque, aren't they? Gorillas throwing barrels at you, except there isn't barrels this time, it's logs. And we got some little rotating platforms here, sort of hovering in midair, as you do, defying gravity. Just all in a day's work, really. And now we have to deal with the guy throwing logs, but also falling platforms. It's not as bad as you'd think, though. Oh, we got hit, because I can't kill the guy. It's okay, though. We're past him now. We have some teetering platforms. Definitely be careful these. Make sure you're staying in the center. Keep your center of gravity. Don't want to slip off. That would be a pretty awful and embarrassing death. And then we got a little forward-scrolling segment with some fire. And there we go. That's it. We get ourselves a clear gem. Wonderful. Wonderful. And we go here, and there's a little platform that brings you back. In speedruns, this level is like the most hard level in the game, because you have to do a really tricky jump, because you can actually do a glitched high jump with a spin to get over to that gem in the death route from where I'm standing here, but it's a very tricky jump, not easy at all to pull off. I think I have done it before, but that was after multiple attempts. Very hard to do consistently, but you have to do it in speedruns. And that's after having to do the already tricky jump to get to that secret area at the start of the level. Anyway, there's some boxes here. And there is actually something even more important, the crystal! Naughty Dog were quite cruel with that, weren't they? So if you take the death route, you can miss the crystal really easily. They're not nice, Naughty Dog. They're often not nice. They clue you into secrets in this game pretty well. Pretty well, if subtly. But they're not very nice in many other aspects, such as missing crystals. Anyway, I didn't have to go any further back than that. There wasn't any more boxes back there. Checkpoint. 35 boxes. We're doing pretty well. Pretty well. And oh, just made it to that rat. And bonus time. So let's see what this bonus is all about exactly. The platform is definitely quite slow to take us to the bonus though. That's another funny glitch you can do in this level, actually. You can actually do another glitched high jump. You can actually get to the regular part of the level. You can see that from here. So you can be in the bonus, in the regular part of the level. It's really weird. You can't like progress your level at all. You'll just end up like falling off the world and stuff. But it's pretty hilarious to watch. Don't think I've ever done it myself, but I have seen videos of it. So if you want to look that up, because I'm not sure exactly how to do it. I think it might just be a glitch high jump, but whatever. I mean, this kind of funny little puzzle. I enjoy this. We have to hit multiple exclamation mark crates to get this to spawn, and then there's a life and some boxes at the end. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple bonus, but quite an enjoyable one, actually. See, this is how you do a simple but fun bonus. Eel Deal. Eel Deal's freaking boring as hell bonus. But there we go, 13 boxes. Ooh, it's unlucky, 13. Now, it should be 14 boxes. This is level 14 after all. Come on, Naughty Dog. Not good enough, not good enough. Bloody hell. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. There were ladies that worked on this game. I don't know why I said only gentlemen. I guess it's because I'm thinking of Andy Gavin and Jason Rubin, you know, the original creators of the game. I'm not sure exactly who else worked on the Crash games at Naughty Dog other than Andy Gavin and Jason Rubin. Maybe I should actually, like, you know, read the credits at some point. There we go. And hit the nitro nuke, and 57 boxes. 57 boxes? But wasn't that the amount of boxes that there were back in, whatchamacallit, Crash Crush and Sewer Later? Is this a third level that has the same box count? No, it isn't. What an anticlimax. There's actually 89 boxes in this level. That is that secret area of the level that we missed out on, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go do that a little bit later down the track. There is actually a secret entrance to this level that we can do that little area and get ourselves our lovely gleaming clear box gem a little bit later. But now we got ourselves a crystal, we got ourselves a death root gem. I think that's a pretty good innings, if you ask me. It's a pretty good innings. And there we go. Let's let Crash do his little dance. Another interesting sort of level entrance there. It has another face. You can sort of see the eyes and nose right up there above the Road to Ruin sign, and there's like fangs beneath the crystal and all that. And then you got these interesting little square tiled floors leading into the entrance. Sort of like a road, actually. Road to Ruin, huh? How appropriate. But anyway, we're now going to handle the final level of the third warp room. Un-bearable. You might be able to guess what type of level this is from the name, but you might actually be wrong. Bears? Well, sure, it must be a polar level, right? It must be a polar level. It's a bear pun. Unbearable. Ho, ho, ho. You would be most mistaken, my friend. Most mistaken, because level 15, Unbearable, is in fact a chase level, as you can immediately see by the fact that our level entrance is not at that side here. You get to see this pipe here, from an open pipe. You wouldn't usually get to see that in the regular level areas, would you? Anyway, we're back to daytime again, no more sunsets. It's a bit disappointing. And, oh, look, these little corridor things here, they're made of wood now instead of stone, so that's an interesting aesthetic difference. But, oh my god, giant bear. Yes, my friends, no more boulders or snowballs or whatever you want to call them. It's a friggin' giant bloody polar bear that's out for blood. Ours, to be precise. And, yeah, I love this. I honestly love this. It's just like, it's so inspired. Like, how did Naughty Dog come up with this idea? You know, instead of a boulder, let's make a giant friggin' polar bear to chase Crash instead. It's great. And oh, look at that. I love that. He just like crashes in his face. Oh, poor bear. He was just doing his natural instincts. His natural instincts to, you know, chase down and tear limb from limb bandicoots. We should feel pity for him. No, not really. I don't feel any pity at all, to be honest. And we're on to our second bear. We do have multiple bears in this level, so we have multiple boulders. Not sure why they're all sleeping on top of those little corridor buildings, but hey, apparently that's what they do. That's how bears roll. They see me rolling. They hating. Why am I singing this song? No, it's a bad song. Bad Fruity. Bad Fruity. It's terrible. These references, they're awful. Get that checkpoint. And, ooh, what are these planks here? That looks a bit suspicious. It's probably nothing. Let's just go on with the level. Alright, got our crystal, lovely crystal, and our bonus level. Again, drops us down, doesn't take us up into the trees like it did in Crash Dash. So again, that one in Crash Dash, it's a unique bonus. It's very odd. Very odd. But again, I like those tree bonus areas very much for their look, so I kind of wish there was some more of them. I don't much care for the bonus music in these chase levels. It's a bit dull, in all honesty. At least that's what I feel. Just a bit dull. Definitely the river level bonus music and the, you know, snow bonus music and all that quite good. I do like the timbre of the notes playing right now, though. And that timbre is used for the Citadel City music in Crash Team Racing, and I love that theme. So I guess that's something going for it. They got some nitros there. 8 boxes. Not too many boxes. And pretty simple bonus overall, really. There wasn't too much to say about that. We had to backtrack a little bit on that little upper level. And now we're going to hit this nitro nuke. There's not too many nitros, I think. Yeah, 7, I thought so. And now we're actually going to head back. And you're thinking, well, why are we heading backwards? We already did this. Well, look at how suspicious these planks are. You might be thinking, it's just a bunch of planks. Why are they so suspicious? Well, this is why they're suspicious. This isn't a pit. This is a secret area. You conniving little devils. But again, despite how cryptic this is, they clue you in. They put those planks there. In none of the previous chase levels have any planks been left behind by the thing chasing you. It's always destroyed all the planks. So it's suspicious. And this is the 3rd chase level. So it's giving you time to get used to those planks not being there. So the fact that they are there, it clues you in. Again, it's very clever. It still may be a little bit too subtle. I'll admit that, but it's clever, right? I can forgive Naughty Dog. Particularly since I know all these secrets now, so it's not really a problem to me personally. Anyway, we've got some hunters here that shoot bullets. There's some pretty tricky enemies. You definitely got to watch out for them. We've got these turtles here. Their saws on their backs. Can't spin them. Remember, I can only skid them. That makes it a bit trickier. This is a very hard route though. This is definitely a route that's going to give you trouble your first time playing this game. I remember it gave me a ton of trouble back in the day. But I've got a checkpoint. Now this is where things get a little bit BS though. Now, just finding this secret area, they clue you in pretty well, as I said, so it's not that bad. But this is pretty bad. Those 2 life crates up there, you cannot see them. Look at it. You can't see them unless you're bloody well on top of this thing here and you're looking up there. But who's going to do that? Hidden boxes. It's really cruel. I think it's too cruel in all honesty. I think it's way too cruel on Naughty Dog's part. This route is already really tricky as it is. Bit of a fun fact though, the lives you get from those 2 crates always respawn as lives. So you can get those 2 lives, kill yourself, spawn from that checkpoint right there, and just keep getting the lives infinitely. So you can farm to 99 lives pretty easily there. It'll still be relatively slow though. Well, relatively slow might be quicker than just, you know, playing levels to... Wow, that was pathetic. That was probably the worst performance I've ever had. I just got hit twice in rapid succession, then fell in a pit. Nice job. But yeah, as you can see, lives here. Now, case in point, there you go, they respawn. So, it's a pretty fast way of farming for lives. Not sure if it's faster than just, you know, playing through the levels and not dying too many times, but hey, whatever. So let's give this another try. So this is where some of the levels nitros would be. That's why you want to go ahead and hit the nitro nuke before doing this secret area. Because there is a nitro on this platform I'm standing on right now if you don't hit the nitro nuke, and it makes things a little bit more tricky. And of course you want to make things as easy as possible for you, so that's just the best way of doing things really. Get rid of these turtles. I love the music that plays in this route. This is the only time in the game where you hear this music, and it's an awesome remix of the main level's theme. The climax is really great. The bit of the music that was playing about 15 seconds ago, I love that bit of the music. We mightn't hear it again though, because we're coming close to the end of the route. And another Aku Aku mask. At least they're generous with these Aku Aku masks. And whoop, whoop, and there we go. Oh no, we're hearing the awesome part of the music here. I'm just gonna let you guys listen to it. Yeah, I love that part of the music so much. It's great. It just completely sells this song for me. But this is the only time in the game where we get to hear this song, sadly. Or actually, no, I think there's one other route where you hear it. Yeah, there is one more route in this game where we do hear this music, which is great. Look at that face in the background there. I never really noticed that before. Again, great attention to detail. Let's thread it in. They didn't have to, but look at that face. That's cool. Anyway, platform that takes us back to the regular level. I hope you shielded your ears, because the sound that platform makes destroying those planks is extremely loud for some reason. I don't know why, it just is. Compared to like everything else in the game, it's so loud. It's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, that route didn't have any secret gem or anything. They could have easily thrown in a secret gem there if they wanted to, but no, it's just for box completion. Just for box completion, but hey, I'm alright with that. I'm alright. And here we have another bear, and we just lost our Aku Akus. For some reason they programmed it so you're not allowed to take any Aku Akus into this final part of the level. Well, this isn't even the final part of the level. We still have one more chase after this, so yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna let him destroy those boxes to make sure he gets them all. Yep, okay, there we go. It's actually pretty slow if you look at him properly. Look at how much he's like moving. It is like barely moving forward whatsoever. It's pretty funny actually. Oh dear, I'm gonna die. Yes, I died. I shouldn't have been gloating so much at how slow he was. I jinxed myself. That's blatantly what happened. It wasn't just me being incompetent. I will blame divine providence for my failure. It was all divine providence. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it was all divine providence. That was how it went down. Nothing is ever my fault. Everything has been predetermined. It's pretty morbid how he just squishes those lizards though, isn't it? Alright. Yep, he got all those boxes. I just wanted to make sure I was just watching him. There we go, 54. And this is where things get interesting. So we have giant mama polar bear chasing us. And polar. Combining the polar bear riding levels and the chase levels into one. This is awesome. This is a really fun part of the level. Everything's so fast paced. Ooh, and you can actually make it go even faster if you boost. Oh, I'm about to die. No, I'm not. No, yes, I am. I recognized how incompetent I was being with my movement then, and I realized I was gonna die like 5 seconds before I did. That's pretty ridiculous. And that was me being mystical. That was me predicting the future. I am a mystic. I am divine providence. I am the master of my fate. And there we go. And oh my god, what the hell? What? I've literally never done that before. I've never like boosted and then jumped at the end of the chase. It just made me clip through that archway there. What the hell? That was ridiculous. It was so epic though. It was so epic. All the height I got and then just clipping through that archway. It looked awesome. But with that, we have the end of the level. 58 boxes, and we get ourselves a gem. And there is our crystal and our gem. We're not actually finished with this level. There's actually another secret in this level. I'm gonna whet your appetite by saying that, because we are not doing that secret now. We're gonna save that secret for a little bit later on down the track. It's gonna be very fun though, I can guarantee it. So yes, I'm gonna tease you with the knowledge that there is a secret in that level, which we're going to find a little bit later. But for now, let's deliver our lovely shiny crystal and shining gem to the warp room, as we have now finished every level in this warp room. We still have the box gem to get from Road to Ruin, but other than that, we've done everything.
Crash, my boy. You are more than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather. And my our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next one.
Alrighty then. So, things have definitely been getting harder, as Cortex alluded to. That level had that tricky route. That secret route is very tricky if you haven't played this game before, not gonna lie. I like the wooden look of the entrance here. It fits the fact that those tunnels are wooden and unbearable as opposed to stone, what they were in the previous Boulder levels. I guess wood is more of an organic material that fits for the fact that the thing that chases you in unbearable are organic. Whereas in the other two chase levels, it's stone, which is not organic, and the thing that chases you is not organic, because it's a bloody snowball, or boulder. Or it could be a boulder covered with snow, I don't know. Snowball, boulder covered with snow. Snow covered with boulder, you know, whatever. Snow covered with boulder. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a delicious dessert. Snow covered with boulder. Cooked in an oven at 200 degrees Celsius, left in the fridge overnight. Oh, delicious, delicious. Have a little bit of chocolate on top of that. Alright, we have all the crystals in Warp Room 3 and every gem, except that second gem in Road to Ruin for breaking all the boxes. We've got ourselves a lot of progress done here. So, it's now time to take on the third boss, and potentially my favorite boss in this game. Another original boss who we have not seen in Crash Bandicoot 1. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. Oh, what is this? Oh, I should have paused. Should have paused there. No, I done goofed. I done goofed, because you wouldn't have seen the opening there. Anyway, basically, this is Tiny. Tiny the Tiger, a giant mutated tiger, whose name's Tiny because apparently Cortex likes being really ironic. But yeah, he burst his way out of his little cage there. He actually has a T on the floor in that room, because I guess he's really vain. But anyway, how this boss works, there's a series of 9 green platforms, and you have to get Tiny to fall into the gaps, because he chases you around the platforms. So in the first phase, 3 platforms drop down, second phase 2, last phase 1, so it progressively gets a bit harder, but generally speaking, it's pretty easy avoiding him, you know, landing on top of you. The hard part about this boss is really just navigating around all the platforms that have fallen, but if you're good like me, you can skid jump over pits like that. It's really not that hard, you just have to have a little bit of faith, a bit of a leap of faith really, and I love just luring him across those pits like he's about to do right now. Yes, there we go. Got to be careful though, because once he falls, a bunch more platforms fall down, and then you've got to make your way to safety. It can be quite tricky. Very fun boss this. I do consider this boss a lot more enjoyable than Ripperoo and Komodo Bros. I remember back in the day I used to just replay this boss over and over again because I enjoyed it so much. And there we go. And now I'm going to show you a kind of funny Easter egg. Well, it's not really an Easter egg, it's a glitch actually. There we go. And floating on midair. So yep, the game glitches out and doesn't register that the platform has fallen along with Tiny, and we're just standing on midair. That's brilliant. I love that glitch. It's the little things in life that satisfy me. So here we are entering the 4th warp room now, and Cortex hasn't contacted us, surprisingly. This is the only warp room where he doesn't contact you to start off with. And as you can see, we have a bit of a mine aesthetic here for our 4th warp room, which is unusual because the first warp room had the sort of temple-y aesthetic, which sort of fits the jungle levels, and we have the ice aesthetic of the 2nd warp room, which fits the ice levels, and the sewer for the 3rd warp room fits the sewer levels. But there isn't really any mine levels in this game. So I'm not sure exactly where this fits in. I mean, is it a mine? I mean, what's a cave? Well, these wooden level entrances, they look like braces, you know, to hold the ceiling up. So yeah, I guess it's a mine. I guess it's a crystal mine. Look, there's crystals here, like we see on the snow levels. We're looking for crystals. Maybe Cortex is mining for crystals. He did find the first crystal underground, the master crystal, in the first cutscene of the game. I just realized that. That is an epiphany. That is a eureka moment. I'm actually going to say it. Eureka! There we go. And there is apparently lava on the floor underneath here. Lava under the floor, rather. It's a bit of an odd grating on the floor here. We didn't really get anything like this in the previous warp rooms. It's pretty cool. I like walking on gratings you can see underneath. Can't touch the lava though because of it. It would be pretty funny if the lava actually killed you, but somehow I doubt it. It's probably just the texture. Anyway, first level, level 16, hanging out. Just got ourselves a basic crystal and gem here, nothing too complicated to worry about. This is actually a pretty simple level for this late in the game, but I'll discuss that a little more in depth as we get in. You might be able to guess from the name hanging out exactly what it is all about, and probably also from the circular metallic shape of the level entrance here, as well as those pipes up there. It is indeed the 3rd sewer level of the game. The sewer levels are actually in pretty close proximity to each other, because with the eel deal, which is level 10, sewer later, which is level 12, and then hangout is level 16. All 3 of them are within 6 levels of each other, and yet they're in 3 different warp rooms. I find that pretty hilarious. They're so close to each other, yet all 3 of them are in all different warp rooms. It's pretty fun. Anyway, level 16 hangout. You can see the little level entrance area here again, fitting in with the mine look. It's got the sort of cave look here with, again, the wooden bracings. Yeah, this is definitely a mine with these wooden bracings. Look the way they form that circle. We still have that lovely little aura of light, beam of light coming down onto the platform. But I don't know. I'm not that much a big fan of this aesthetic, just because it's a bit dry, I suppose. It's so dark and, you know, a bit. It doesn't have the nice bright blue color like of the iced warp room look and all that. But it's pretty cool when you have like these red shadings on it from the lava. You can sort of see it on the little warp pad here. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice looking. But just not my favorite, I suppose. This warp room, however, is definitely one of my favorites. I believe the 4th warp room is my 2nd favorite after the 2nd warp room. This warp room has a lot of great levels in it. Hanging out, not least, or actually maybe least. The other levels in this warp room are really good. Hanging out, well, we'll see. This bit of level is pretty interesting. You've got these barrels flying back and forth, and then these crazy cleaners coming at you at top speed. You've got to watch out. I have died there quite a few times before. And then, no fake walls. You'll be happy to know no fake walls this time. And we already dropped down. Remember, it took us a fair while to get to a drop-down section in the eel deal, but here we go. We're already into a climbing grade section. We've got to watch out for these these whatchamacallit doohickeys. And we have forced spins. There is no way I'm getting these boxes. Even with a double Aku Aku, there's no way I'm damage abusing to get these boxes. This is definitely a forced spin. Or, with a double Aku Aku, it might be possible to get one of these boxes and cut out a spin. Ooh, this is speculative. This is very much the speculative moment, isn't it? I know. I might attempt it later in the Let's Play, like come back to this level and see if I can do it, and in that case I will subtract a forced spin off the total counter, but for now I think it's just going to have to be a forced spin. So there we go, our 2nd forced spin in the game, and our 3rd one coming up almost immediately. There it is. It might be possible to not have to spin one of those boxes, might, but it's a rough call. It's a rough call, definitely. Oh, actually, no, it is possible. It is possible. There is an Aku Aku. If you go in with a double Aku Aku, you get this one, get invulnerability, and then backtrack and get those boxes. Yep, it's doable. Those aren't 4 spins. I'm going to have to exit the level and re-enter with a double Aku Aku and do it again. Bloody hell. Alrighty then. I'll meet you back here when I have a double Aku Aku. Actually, I should get this one for starters. Where am I going to get another Aku Aku easily? There's one right at the start of Snowgo, isn't there? I guess I can go to Snowgo. Alright, I'll meet you guys back here. Okay, and we are back. I just went and played through Snowgo again and got myself a couple of masks, a couple of Aku Akus, and hopefully I can pull this off. I just hope there aren't any other boxes up ahead after this I needed the invulnerability for, because I didn't investigate that, did I? That might come back to bite me. Oh dear. Oh. Oh my god, it's a... Oh dear. Ooh. Yeah, I can't. I have to spin it. Because if I take damage here, I won't be able to get vulnerability, and... Oh, bloody hell, this really is a forced spin. The other box isn't, though. Ooh. Bloody hell. I might have to think about this a little bit off camera, but... Whew. It's definitely complicated. It's definitely not simple. Alright, let's try this. Right. Come on, let's go for it. Go for the gold, go for gold. Let's get that box. Oh, and yes. Invulnerability on ceiling grates makes you move very quickly. It's very useful in that regard. Okay, now let's see if we can use this. Okay, we can use vulnerability to get rid of that. Is there any other boxes? Yes. Got it, got it, got it. I got it. Last second. That's one force spin avoided, but it looks like there might be another one up ahead. There might be. There is a box there. I might be able to damage if useful. We'll have to see. I think. Because yeah, there's no way I could get there with invulnerability on time. Or is there? No, I think even it would be too slow. Let's see. Oh, I could drop down now and try and break it. But I don't know if I'll be able to get back up to the ceiling grates again. I don't know if I have the height. That's the thing. And if I die now, I'll be forced to spin again. Oh, this is so tricky. I was talking about how simple this level is. Maybe it's simple when you're just going to it regularly, but when you're in a no spin run, this is complicated. It's tricky. Alright, I'm gonna give it a try. No, I'm gonna die. Yeah. I'm dead. Oh boy, and these boxes are back. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because I should have broken that other box on that go. Oh boy, this is insane. I'm gonna have to exit the level and redo it again. I'm gonna have to exit the level, get a couple of Aku Aku masks and do it again. But bloody hell, I'm tired. I honestly can't be stuffed right now, and I've been recording for ages now. I think I might end this recording session here and continue with another recording session next time. I was planning on beating this game in 3 recording sessions, but I think I might make it 4 now. And, because I think that'll be a little bit easier for me, because I'll have to do all of the last 2 warp rooms in the last recording session if I only do 3. But hey, we'll see how that goes. Regardless, I think I'm finished for now. Next time, we will commence the next recording session in the middle of hanging out at that section, where hopefully I can knuckle down and figure out exactly the optimal way of doing it with the least number of spins physically possible. But I think there's always going to be at least one forced spin there. So we'll see how things work out. We'll see. So I'll see you guys in the next recording session. Until then, this is the Fruit Tangerine 17, signing out.